Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. We are still here in the hinterlands, doing a few more quests. We've gotten the majority of them done, knocked them out, well, I wouldn't say quickly. We have knocked them out over time. There are still a few more rifts that need to be closed, and maybe a few more interesting stones to overturn. But if there isn't, then we'll just knock out everything we can around here and then move on. Of course, the game's main attraction are these glorious rifts. These tears in space-time that spew out demons that we have to close up. Oh, we have closed so very many of them, and there are still so many left to do. Okay, one more rift closed.
Must have done enough to draw the attention of the Varrics by now. Shouldn't we meet with them?
Yes, we will go back and do that important mission after I've finished closing all of the rifts in this area. There's not a whole lot of other interesting quests I've been able to stumble upon, so it's just closing the rifts. I don't even know if that's important, but I'm gonna do it because it sounds important. There is this rift right here. Yeah, I just spent half an hour trying to fight it, but these enemies are like level 14 and I'm level 5, so we're not going to close that rift. We are not going to close that rift. Not now, at least. We're done. We are pretty much done in the hinterlands. There may be one or two more rifts to crack or put back together. We want to uncrack them. But I think it's time for us to move on because I'm tired of being here. We're done. We are done in the hinterlands. I want to go to Red Cliff Castle, but I'm not allowed. I want to close these two rifts, but it's too difficult. The enemies are too strong. And there are a bunch of other missions I could do, but they are all even less interesting than the ones I've been doing. So we are done. We are absolutely done with the hinterlands. Let's move on. Let's try and continue along the main quest, shall we? Cassandra, how's it going? We really haven't had any downtime. I can see you're devoted to your craft.
Ugh.
You are impressive, I must say. And that's just not a flirtatious option. You are quite the strong leader.
You're kind of a force of nature, aren't you?
When I need to be.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
I'm trying.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool. And they may be right.
What do you believe, Cassandra? How do you feel about everything that's played out?
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
Well, it's too late to turn back now. They kind of forced our hand. We had to do this.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
You and I are a lot alike. We see something that needs to be done, and we do it. And then we think about it later.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. I'm curious. Do you even believe in the Maker?
I don't. Nope.
No, I don't.
I suppose I should not be surprised. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
Okay, I respect your differing opinions. That's what I'm here for. This is the Dragon Age that I am here to enjoy. Talking to teammates, seeing what their opinions are on the world we have been thrown into, and just trying to see how the relationship between the two of us plays out. I don't know if I'm gonna romance Cassandra. She doesn't seem like my type, but I like her. I really do like her as a character, based on what I've seen so far. Varric, how are you doing today?
Need something?
Ooh, can you tell me Oh, Tell me about Hawk. Tell me about Mike II.
I've read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
What happened to Anders, the mage that he didn't kill?
What happened to the mage who destroyed the Kirkwall Chantry? The book never said.
He fled Kirkwall with the mages from the Circle. Stayed with them a while, but he had to move on. Somehow a lot of mages blamed him for making them live as fugitives. I don't know where he is now, and I don't want to know.
Yeah, he was kind of a prick. Oh, that Arishok fight? You made that up, right?
There's no way Hawk really could have killed the Arishok. It would have started a war with the Qunari.
I was told later that the Qunari disavowed his actions. Apparently the Arishok didn't get permission before he attacked Kirkwall, and the Qun didn't want another exalted march. When they finally sent a ship to haul the Red Dreadnought away, they just said, "We will never speak of this again." As far as I can tell, that's the Qun's version of an apology.
Yep, okay, that's interesting. Now, Orsino. If I recall correctly, he turned into a giant demon at the very end there, for absolutely no reason. Seems a bit crazy.
In the book, you say that First Enchanter Orsino turned himself into a giant monster made of corpses. How? Why?
Do I look like an expert on magical weirdness to you? Well, I can't tell you how. For the why, all I can say is he was desperate.
And what about Hawk's friends? Like, the ones he didn't kill? I know we're not going to be able to find Fenris, and Isabella wasn't exactly his friend, but what about Merrill? Merrill and Aveline. Those were two of Hawk's friends.
Where are the rest of Hawk's associates now?
Merrill decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fighting. She's done a pretty good job of keeping them away from the mages and Templars, so far. I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her old Dalish clan. Isabella went back to the Raiders. She's calling herself an admiral now. I don't know if she's actually in charge or just has a really big hat. Might be the same thing, honestly. Hawk's little brother was off on some warden business near the Anderfell's border last time.
Ah, yes, Carver.
Aveline is still guard captain. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would fall into the sea if she quit her job.
Interesting. Now we know exactly what happened to everybody. You gave me Isabella's fate. I don't know why you included her with that. From your account, Isabella was absolutely not Hawk's friend. What's with all the yelling over here? Hey! Hey!
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
All the
Shut
mages
your
and the
mouth.
Templars.
Enough! Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its Herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
Yep. Oh, wow. Who knew that to solve the disputes between the mages and the Templars, all we had to do was find a decent Templar, and we would all stop calling ourselves Templars and mages and just say, we're part of the Inquisition. That's a very easy way. I can't believe no one thought of this earlier. Cullen, you're a genius.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the conclave.
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andrade? I think not.
I'm about ready to spear this guy.
If the proper authority hadn't completely failed, the conclave wouldn't have been needed.
So you suggest I blame the Chantry and exalt a murderer? What of justice?
That won't help restore order in the here and now.
Order will never be restored so long as this rebellion is allowed to fester.
Cullen, why is he here and why is his head not on a spike right now?
Remind me, why are you allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
I don't know if I'd say he's toothless. He might be a lot of bark, but he might be a snake in the grass waiting to pounce on his prey. Do snakes pounce?
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You don't think it got destroyed?
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
Well, I hope you find it. There's no guarantee it'll turn up, but if we can, it'll be very useful.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
I need you to cast healing magic, non-stop. You are my new Anders. Don't blow up any churches.
We'll talk later. Goodbye.
See you around, Solus. You're not half bad. Now, what's going on over here?
The Inquisition cannot remain imprisoned if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked his life to slow the magic of the breach. Master Lavelan, this is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
Oh, so we're squatting on your territory. Thank you for having us.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denner, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Heraldon. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Well, hold on. The Divine's advisors founded it. I don't think it's going to be very persuasive to this guy. We all have bigger problems. This guy seems to be missing the forest for the trees. Its followers need shelter.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock. We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I like this lady. She's got a real silver tongue.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Good day to you.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
May I ask what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Liliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
How did you meet Liliana? Ooh, did you meet Liliana while she was on her travels with the original Mike? Did they invite you in for a threesome? Are you on the bottom?
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas' politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths.
Thedas' politics have never been smooth. Thedas' politics have always been rough as sandpaper. Let's summon the War Council, shall we? Let them know we've gotten the mother here, Mother Giselle. We have a power level of 28. I think that's good. Not sure what I did to get that. Let's see. Build watchtowers. Scout the hinterlands. That's what we did. Yep. Rescue soldiers missing in Ferelden. Okay. A lot of things we can do here in Ferelden. And a couple of things we can do over in Orlais. Ooh. Val Royaux, address the Chantry. Yep, I was told that's what we need to do next, so sure, we'll make our way over to Orlais and address the Chantry. The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed. And at this moment, we could not step foot into the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. We must convince the Chantry to permit us entry into the city, so that we can show them that the Herald of Andrade is not a monster. Let's do it!
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask him.
I have no qualms about throwing myself headfirst into danger.
What can they do? It's just talk.
Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
I'm not really a great public speaker, but we really don't have a whole lot of options here. Costs 4 out of my 28. We're gonna do it. It has to be done.
The city still mourns.
They're mourning for the lost Chandra members? Hello! I am the Herald of Andrade! Be afraid!
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Man, if they think the Templars are gonna protect them from us, they have not seen how many Templars I've killed, because it's been a lot.
They wish to protect the people? From us?
Well, we expected this would happen. I don't know why you're so surprised.
We knew there would be some kind of reaction.
But I didn't expect the Templars to make an appearance.
The people may just be assuming what the Templars will do. I've heard of no concrete plans.
You think the Order's return to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
I don't think the Templars are going to be much of a challenge, but this might impede our progress. It won't impede our progress. It will delay us a little bit. It's not going to be quite as easy as I was hoping. I'm sure when I give my big speech, people are going to interrupt me. Again, Cass, I have to apologize for the fact that you're wearing a very, very stupid, very revealing and demeaning outfit. I'm sorry. I'd give you back your original armor, but it's not very good compared to what you're wearing right now. Counterintuitively, exposing more skin gives you more damage resistance. Don't question it. It's just a thing that happens. Salutations, everybody. It's me, the Herald of Andrade.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andrade, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
I never claimed to be an elf.
Enough! I will not listen to these self-serving lies. We came here to talk.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late.
Hey! Whoa!
The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
I was just about to do that myself.
As if I would do anything for your pleasure.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
I could just try and go around his authority and try and persuade them. Join as Cullen did. I don't think it's gonna work. Why are you here, other than to punch that woman, which is totally called for?
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if he really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Whoa. Okay. Bye.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Yep. Looks like it.
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Ooh. Looks like the Templars aren't going to be helping the people here, though.
It doesn't look like we'll be getting the Templars to help us after all.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Okay, I guess our business here is concluded for now. An interesting turn of events with these guys.
Excuse me, but is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
They are certainly going to try and do that. Weird woman with a weird dress and weird hat that obscures her vision.
That's what we're attempting, yes.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry's useless, and the Templars... Andrade. I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
Yeah, sure. Get a little bit of duct tape, a little super glue, and patch it right up.
What do you think, Cassandra?
I think the woman is asking you and not me.
Well, he is.
The Herald of Andrade. Yes, I understand. Haven is a mess, but we won't turn away anyone willing to help. Invite her, if it pleases you.
Okay, go to Haven.
Head to Haven, then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see. Thank you.
We also need adequate people, so yeah, go to Haven.
Ever since our divine was murdered...
Hey, what the hell?
An arrow with a message?
What are the Grand Clerics doing while the maid
The hell was that?
empty?
It sounded like someone just got splorched. Oh, an arrow landed right here. A message is attached, written in large, flowing hand and bordered with doodles. People say you're special. I want to help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Valroyo. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, and around the cafe. And maybe you'll meet him first. Bring swords. Friends of Red Jenny. And then there's a poor drawing of the locations in the market. Okay. Looks like there's a couple of things we can do here. A couple of strange things.
You are the Herald of Andrade, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
An invitation by First Enchanter Vivian. Cordially invited to attend my salon. Okay. That sounds like something I should attend to. Eventually. When I get around to it. Thank you. Thank you, messenger. Here's a red item. This is what I've been looking for. Another handkerchief. Key lifted from drunk swearing about Herald. Don't know what door I'm out. My debt is paid. Okay, that's the second red thing I've found. And here's red item number 3. Hidden behind the plants. Praise Adrost. Herald go at time. Taken together, the message reveals a time path and key to a location on the world map. Who wants my attention? I'm intrigued. I am intrigued by this weird occurrence.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Yes. You may have several.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andrade with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps you should look among your fellow mages.
I do like having mages on my side. The more the merrier. I'm surprised you weren't at the conclave. All the people were there, all the important people. Aren't you important? Person leading the Mage Rebellion?
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
Do you know a mage named Anders? Is he, anywhere near you? Have you been keeping a close eye on him if you have? I'm just saying, it's definitely him. It's a 100%. It's 120% him. Definitely.
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it with the Inquisition at least. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lord Herald.
Redcliffe, huh? Alright, see you there.
Let us return to Haven.
Hold on. I'm in the middle of doing something. I have this weird mystery encounter we need to deal with first. This is the meeting place. Fend off the guards. Oh, apparently the friend of Red Jenny is already under attack. Nope, we are. Where is he?
Make her take you.
Now that we've spilled their blood, where's Red Jenny's friend? Whoa, hey!
Herald of Andrade, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... And you're an elf. Well, hope you're not too elfy. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
You're an elf too. I hope you're not too elfy. Or, I hope you're elfy enough. I hope you're just the right amount of elf. What is going on? Who are you? You're kind of awesome.
You killed him before he could say who he worked for.
And before he could shout magic. What? My people said the Inquisition would want him dead. So he's dead.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Why didn't you take their weapons?
Because no breaches.
Okay, you're a welcome addition to the team. I don't know if you're going to become a companion or not, but if you are, I'm not going to say no to that. You're cool.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andrade. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
Welcome aboard.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. It's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
The arrows were welcome.
The Inquisition already has friends in high places. Can you add to that prestige?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. I'll crush you. Step down, you've got big lords with big purses, like the tit we killed. Or was he one of the endless arse-lickers who follow? Doesn't matter. His grand plan was ruined by scrap torn from his desk and a red sock. By someone who couldn't read it. So no, I'm not Lord Poncyfart or Ruffled. If you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
You're a little too crazy, but yeah, you're definitely welcome.
So who are your Friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
Oh, it's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
Oh, so you're like Zevran from the first game, except you're female and you're crazy.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Sounds grand. Yes, Red Jenny. I don't know if you're gonna... Yeah, you're added to the party. Cool. And a rogue. I don't know if I want to get rid of Varric. Varric is top tier. But Sarah, I might switch you out and switch you in every once in a while. You're not that bad. So we have acquired another companion. I was wondering when I was going to get a couple new ones, and it's someone I haven't met before. Crazy Red Jenny. I feel like we've gotten a lot done today. I feel like we have really started to get this story moving. I was a little doubtful at first, but now I'm really getting into it. I can't wait to see where this story goes. I hope we find a lot more companions like Sarah, and we just build up the Inquisition to something great. I'm actually starting to get excited about this the second time. So we are going to push through with this, and we are going to come back and fight for the Inquisition. Until then, my name is Mike, and this has been Dragon Age Inquisition. Thank you for joining me.